Smartwatches. Does the industry really know what time it is? I'm Brian Cooley from CNET, always in search of the next big thing. To many market watchers, the smartwatch sector is still running about 5 minutes slow, if you know what I mean. We've had 4 major tech events: CES, Mobile World Congress, an Apple event, and Facebook F8. And none of them moved the ball forward for the smartwatch. Apple introduced some new watch bands. Fitbit brought out basically a Fitbit with some very basic notifications, and Pebble laid off a quarter of their staff. The most encouraging headline for the smartwatch market so far has been that smartwatches now just eclipsed the sales of Swiss-made watches by about 1 million units. That's a little bit like saying, though, that you sell more cars than Bugatti. Swiss watches are a tiny sliver of the 1.2 billion unit overall watch market, which smartwatches have, maybe 4% of now. Still, many analysts guess that the smartwatch market will move from 30 million units sold in 2015 to about 50 million sold in 2016. Not quite the magic doubling figure that many look for to see a red-hot market, but substantial. It could be early days for the smartwatch, in its trio phase, if you will, before the iPhone arrived to really throw gas on the fire, or we could be at the beginning of an early sunset, to be honest. Among the trends to look for are perhaps the idea of a slightly simpler mission for the smartwatch that is then going to continue to focus on being a high-fashion timepiece. That's a way to speak to a very large market that is already in place. Also, the cost of admission to be in the smartphone market now clearly includes elaborate health, fitness, and wellness sensors on its underside. Dick Tracy might be disappointed by all this, but sometimes a little less, a little leaner tech is the path to market adoption. I'm Brian Cooley. Know what's next at cnet.com/nextbigthing.